Hello, my name is Caroline Powledge. I had my field experience study at Mambrino Elementary School in Granbury, Texas. Granbury is located northeast of Stephenville and has a population of approximately 9,052 people. The community fully supports education. Mostly everyone utilizes the public school system. The approximate population of students between the public, elementary, and middle schools is 7,332 students. I had the privilege to work with Mrs. Dudley, the first grade teacher for the class. She had a class total of 21 students. The total number would fluctuate from week to week due to students moving around from school to school in the Granbury area. There were 13 female students and 8 male students in the class. The ratios were made up of 5 Hispanic students and 16 Caucasian students. I would arrive in Granbury every Tuesday at 9 a.m. and leave at approximately 11 a.m. During those 2 hours, my goal was to help students increase their skills in English, language arts, and reading. I also happened to come in the middle of their math lesson and would also help students who struggled with math. There were 3 to 4 students that I would work with throughout the semester that were low academically. The reason why those students were low, I am not sure, but I did my very best to get them up to speed. Mrs. Dudley had a classroom full of tools and supplies for her students to learn. She had a smartboard, 5 class iPads, and 5 computers in her room. At the beginning of each lesson, Mrs. Dudley would have students sit on their sit spots in front of the smartboard to learn new sounds of the letters of the alphabet. She would play a song that would get them excited about the upcoming lesson. After they would listen to the new letter sound in the video, she would transition into a phonics lesson. Mrs. Dudley would say a word, then she would sound out each part of the word. And based on the sounding out of the word, students had to guess what the word was and say how many syllables were in the word. Once the lesson was complete, she would send students off to complete one part of the daily 5 or work on words. I would take either one student or a group of 3 students and we would work together on spelling sight words. We would only be given 10 minutes to work on them, but I feel that my time with them was successful. We would get magnetic boards with magnetic letters and practice spelling each of their 10 sight words. Also, we would get dry erase boards and I would sound out each individual letter sound, that way they could learn the phonological awareness of each letter and be able to spell correctly. I did see progress in my students' work. All they needed was a little bit of individualized time to help them get up to speed with their other classmates. Although I usually worked with 3 to 4 different students, I was able to get to know each individual student in the class. They made me feel so loved and so welcomed in their classroom, and I cannot wait for my next field experience next semester. Thank you so much for watching!